Hey guys, it's Matthew Hawktown here, and I'm coming at you guys with the Zafaria Jewel Guide. So, if you have a level 65 plus or level 75 plus wizard, and you want to have good jewels, as so, with a pierce, accuracy, health, just all different types of stuff. And if you have the duelist daredevil ring, you can even have 12 pierce and all, which is pretty good for a level 65 plus wizard. Especially at level 66, that's kind of a popular PvP level. And also we're gonna be looking at different mobs in Zafaria. I'll show you guys the best ones to farm and what they drop. So let's get right into the video. I hope you enjoy. To start off our journey, we're going to be making our way to the savanna. And what you want to farm in the savanna, right about around here, is the Dark Mane Raiders. So these are definitely the best guys for jewels in all of Zafaria. They drop only exclusively 65 plus jewels, which give 3 pierce. Well, at least in terms of the piercing jewels. They do drop a few 75 plus jewels, which I'll show you after this battle. I'm actually going to wait for that second one to join, just so I don't have to use another spell to kill him. But yeah, the drop rates are definitely the best from this part of Zafaria. And the good thing about these guys, it takes 1 hit to kill normally if you have a 4-pip. You're using a 4-pip, like, area of effect spell. And they have really low health and stuff. There are some guys that you can farm if you're not Storm, which I'll show you later. They are fire, and they also drop jewels. But I think even a Storm should be able to kill with the Pierce nowadays, assuming you're a max level. If you're like farming this at say 70 or something, you might have a more difficult time. And I'll show you the wide variety of jewels you can get from these guys. So just wait for this frog to kill real quick. Yeah, they're fairly simple. They never have block the critical, in case you were wondering if they could do that. Yeah, so we got nothing this time, but you sometimes get gear and stuff to sell. Oh, and also, for these guys, along with the jewels they drop, you can oftentimes sell them, or feed them to your pet, and get like 400. I know for the resist ones, you can get a good 900 gold each time you sell them. I just wanted to show you guys real quick an example of the defense jewels. Here's just a bunch of them. They're all 31 or 32 resist, flat resist. And yeah, they're only for 65 plus. And they're not really too good, but as I was talking about, you can quickly feed them to your pet. And they give actually really good rewards along with the gear that you get normally. Yeah, they're here. Just gonna feed it real quick. Boom, 969 gold. You do have chance for TC also. You can also get some reagents and stuff. And let the video continue. So what you can get is these 75 plus healing jewels. You can also get... Let me find them. Okay. So you can also get 65 plus critical jewels, all giving 5 critical. You can get these plain damage opals. You can get them for 75 and 65 plus. The 75 plus ones give 9, and the 65 ones give 8. And you can also get piercing jewels for all schools. I just show them all. Balance, life, death, myth, fire, and ice. And also storm, as I showed you before. As you can see, fire and life ones are definitely the most common. Fire is even more common than life. So if you have a fire or a life who needs jewels, definitely farm here. They're really common drops. There was one time where I got like 3 fire ones in a row. It was ridiculous how lucky I was getting there. Well, if I had a fire, it would be much more lucky, but you know. They can also drop 65 plus health jewels along with 75 plus health jewels. They're pretty good. They can also drop these mana ones. I don't think anyone would really go for that. Along with that, they can drop these universal accuracy ones and normal accuracy ones, along with power pit jewels for level 75 plus only. It's really good at this level, and they can only drop the accuracy ones for 65 plus only, and then 55 for the universal. So these guys are definitely a good place to farm. It's definitely the highest drop rate and stuff. I just got pulled again. Okay. And I'll see you guys at the next location. Okay, guys, we're back, and we're here in Zamunda Outskirts. Okay, guys, I actually forgot to show you guys the map. So here you would be on the map for the outskirts for this part of Zafaria. So I'm gonna actually switch realms just because different people are in a battle right now. And so what you want to farm here is mainly the storm guys, these like water elemental things. You might have to switch realms if there's a lot of the myth ones, but the water elementals definitely drop the best jewels and are the easiest to farm due to their low health. So I'm going to go in one battle, see if I get anything. Again, it should be first turn GG. That is, if you can find your Humungo Frog or whatever you're going to hit with first round. So these guys, they drop jewels. They actually also drop 75 plus jewels. So from 75 plus piercing jewels, you're going to get a 4% pierce instead of 3% pierce. So in many cases, they're going to be better, especially if you have a level 75 plus wizard. It also makes it harder for you to get the 3% pierce ones, even though they are more common. And the unique thing about these guys is they drop stun resist jewels. I'll show you them in a second. It's actually pretty frequent of a drop. Instead of the power pip like the other ones drop, they can drop the stun resist. It is 4% and it's 75 plus. After this Humungo Frog kills, I'll show you guys. Just waiting. Okay, I didn't get anything that time, but show you the jewels real quick. So yeah, so here are some of the 4% ones I've gotten. They also drop damage jewels. It's really little damage. I haven't gotten any to specific schools. It's only the 8 universal or sometimes the 9 universal. For 75 plus, again, they can drop the defense, the critical ones. They're pretty similar to the last ones, and they also do drop all the 3 pierce jewels. Yet they do have the chance of dropping the 4 pierce jewels. They also drop health jewels, and if I can find it, I'll show you the. Yeah, okay. Here's the stun resist ones. They do drop them pretty frequently. As you can see, I do have 4, which is pretty good. And these are definitely the prime piercing jewels that you can use for your square sockets at this level, or at level 75 plus. So I'll get back to you guys at the last 2 locations. Hey guys, we're back, and I'm in Stonestone right now. So it's right here on the map. You just farm these fire guys. I'm gonna go ahead and farm these guys. This would really be an ideal place, especially if you're storm, because they do have boost to storm, even though they have a higher health. So if you're any other school, I wouldn't recommend farming these guys. But if you are a storm wizard, I think it would be a good option to pick. What they do drop is 75 plus and 65 plus jewels, just like the water elementals. So far I've gotten a few. I believe I've gotten the 4% pierce balance one and a few healing ones also from these guys. Again, for the 75 plus healing ones that give the 4% incoming. So these guys are pretty good. Definitely not as ideal as the other two, as I keep saying. But yeah, they're another alternative. They're definitely better than most other Zafaria guys, because they still have fairly low health, below 2k and stuff, compared to like these Greyhorns over there. So the last place is basically just any boss in Zafaria. I've tried Belloc a few times and he's dropped 3% and 4% pierce jewels. He's dropped, I believe, a fire one and then a storm one. And then also there are a few bosses. Some of the notable bosses you might want to farm are these in the elephant graveyard, these 4, and also including this one right here in the middle. You have to do like a mini dungeon to get to that one, but if you want to go for it, it's your choice. So what you can get from these are specialized jewels. Show you some of these. You can get 75 plus accuracy ones, which are also pretty good. And then you can also get 65 plus ones that give cards. So all the 65 plus ones give cards of the level 48 spell. So you have Power Nova here, and you also have Stormlord. I haven't farmed these bosses too much, but what I've gotten jewel wise is all 65 plus jewels, and I've gotten a fire one, a ice one, and a death one. So I'd assume that Ice and Death ones are more common here. But in terms of jewel farming, I believe the mobs would be much easier, because these bosses have about 4,000, 5,000 health, and they can take a lot longer, especially because they have minions and stuff that shield them. So I hope you guys enjoyed this jewel guide for level 65, 75 plus in Zafaria. And I know people might be struggling just because there hasn't been anything released. The thing with max levels, everyone knows where to farm those jewels because everyone farms them. But with lower levels, they're a lot less known. So see you guys later. Leave a comment if this helped you out. And good luck with jewel farming.